Yo, we here going forward the podcast. It's your boy Stone. We got my boy coming through, man. Ray Spitta, man.
Word, the young stallion Ray Spitta, man. I'm here going for a podcast. Let's get it.
Word. I bet. So, let's start off with like kind of where it all started at. What would you say one of your first creative passions was as a kid growing up?
Oh, ball, definitely. Everybody play basketball.
Basketball.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
Basketball for sure.
So basketball was something that you thought that it was like, I'm a ball, I'm on my MJ shit.
I ain't gonna front. I was one of them kids that was like, man, I'm going to the league. I don't care who say I ain't nice type shit like that. Like I ain't. But I'm always like that though with everything I do. Like I always feel like I'm gonna make it to the top of this shit. But yeah, basketball, bro. That's the most shit that I was fucking with at first. I wasn't even fucking with music for real.
Got you.
Like media shit at all. Like I ain't like none of that shit. I barely like cameras for real.
Or, all right, so what did you do? Anything as far as basketball? Did you play on a basketball team, anything like that?
PAL. Anybody in Jersey City? Niggas know about PAL. Play PAL. Regular shit like school basketball type shit. No AAU or no shit like that.
All right, so young Ray Spitty. He not even Ray Spitty yet.
Nah, I'm not even Ray Spitta yet. I got mad rap names before this.
All right, so what? Bring us to the point where you transitioning into turning your creativity into music. What was
music?
What was the first thing you did?
I always been into rap though, for real. Like I always been a fan of that shit. But the first joint I rapped on was Jay-Z Rock Boys. I rapped on that shit the first time. But music, I got into music off DJing for real. But
Okay.
I mean, if anybody done seen an interview or anything about me, they already heard like, yeah, he used to DJ and shit. But that's just the culture in Jersey City type shit. So once I had like mixed vibes and shit, I'd go to the dollar store and get like a dollar microphone. You could talk through it and shit. Shit was mad fuzzy, but you could rap and shit like that. So I started remixing all the songs I liked. And then from there, shit just been like, I fell in love with that shit more than DJing. So I stopped DJing, still was playing ball. Then I just was rapping, but I wasn't telling nobody.
Okay. As a DJ, as you was going through this DJing creative process, was there any major artists or any major figures that you was thinking about, like that maybe that you were trying to replicate, or not even replicate, that you was inspired by, or anything like that?
As far as DJing?
Yeah. Like
Nah, I just like the regular DJs from the city, like Ride Out. Well, when he was Lil Money, fucking J Dub, of course.
We got J Dub coming up here this week.
Word, yeah. J Dub was fire back in the day. I like Midnight too. Damn, all the DJs, man. I can't name them on the top of my head. Wally Cat, you know how that shit go.
So that's fire. So a lot of your inspiration came from local talent.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's dope. So as you already stated, you're from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yeah.
How do you feel as though being from here influences your music, or do you think your style comes from somewhere else, or do you think it's influenced by the city that you're from?
Yeah, my music definitely reflect my city. Like, it don't reflect it as far as like how people would look on it from the outside looking in, but once you start hearing that story, you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't even know bro was going through that. Like, my music come from a tale of two cities. Like, I grew up on two separate parts of the town, so at the same time, so it was like, I got family down here, but my boys up here type shit. So it's like, oh, all right, word. So it was kind of dope, and I got to meet more people type shit.
Gotcha. All right, what's your take on pioneers and a legend? I feel as though there's two different roles. I feel as though it's not the same thing. What's your take on that?
I feel like you could be a pioneer and you could be a pioneer and not be a legend at the same time. Like, KRS is a pioneer and a legend, but people like, you got KRS-One, right? He a pioneer, but it's somebody that was around him, that was in the studio with him. He a pioneer too, because he was there when they created the sound, but he not no legend, because he stopped. Like, he was just there from, you know what I'm saying? KRS-One got on, and that was it.
So who do you, in your opinion, more, who would you say you praise more, the pioneer or the legend? Because like you said, not everybody could be both.
I would praise the pioneer more, but yeah, I praise the pioneer more.
Gotcha.
Because legends could be legends just from being in this shit. Like, you could be a legend with nothing attached to you, like no other success.
Gotcha. Facts. All right, so boom. So I saw that you've been you started putting more music out. Now, if people do follow you, I know you. Well, I know Ray personally, so I know that sometimes you do take breaks from doing the music and shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What is there a reason behind that? Is that a part of your creative process? And if not, can you walk us through what it is to get out of a break and get back into the creative process?
All right, so basically, like for real, when I take breaks, it's not even on no personal shit. It's just like I don't be there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get motivated for that shit.
Gotcha.
And lately, I just been the responses I've been getting, and like, cause I ain't gonna sit here and be like I'm the best to do this, I'm the best to do that. It's just that when I get responses, I truly appreciate that shit. So when niggas show me, like when niggas hit me or people hit me in general, like, yo, that shit hard, bro. You gotta put it out, or you gotta do a video to that. I'm really like, nah, I gotta push this shit. And I just been inspired lately, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit, I just left the studio today. Like, on some early shit. I never go to the studio early, bro. And I was in there early morning type shit.
So do you think, so something like going to the studio early, do you think changing maybe like a routine or something like that is needed to get that spunk back that you were saying that you was lacking at that moment?
Yeah, definitely. I hit the bros last night, like, yo, we gotta get in the studio at 6 a.m. every day now. Every day now. But I ain't gonna lie, the reason I said that, I just recently went to a Nick Bucks concert and shit. And he said that while he was on the stage. He's like, yo, I appreciate everybody for coming out. He sold that shit out. He like, yo, I'm in front row though, like on some super inspired shit.
Word.
Cause that's one of my favorite artists. Like that is my favorite artist right now, no cap. So he said some shit like.
So shout out, you said Nick Bucks?
Yeah, Nick Bucks.
Shout out Nick Bucks, salute, pull up,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
come through.
He said some shit like, yo, I appreciate y'all for coming, bro. I've been going hard at this shit. I'm in the studio every day at 6 a.m. And right there, I was like, I gotta go to the studio at 6 a.m. every day. Fuck that.
Word.
Cause the way bro just putting out music right now, he putting out vibes too. Like he inspiration for real. I ain't gonna get into his catalog and anything, but he inspiration for real.
Gotcha. All right, so now that you back in tune and you back off the music tip, for those that don't know, he is also, we had the other half co-host of I Don't Care What You Think podcast.
Word.
This is the other co-host. You get
Facts.
what I'm saying?
I know the vibes.
Word. So we in the building.
Yeah, we in the building. I don't care what you think. Shout out my bro Mid.
Word.
Well, yeah.
So y'all pushing, y'all going hard with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely putting y'all foot, keeping y'all foot on niggas' necks.
Yeah, word.
So how was it balancing that, and what was it like transitioning into that? Because like you stated before, you're not really like a camera person, media person, so that's like a whole 180 for you. You get what I'm saying? So what's that like?
The crazy thing is, I'm not a camera person, but I don't care about being on camera. Like, I don't mind being on camera. Once that camera on me, I'm gonna snap it to a different person.
Gotcha.
Like I'm gonna be what I need to be on camera type shit.
Gotcha.
But then once the camera on, I'm just back to being regular me, like
Gotcha.
to my soul, chilling and shit like that. But shit, being a podcaster, I was talking to bro about that shit the other day. I'm like, bro, I ain't really no podcaster. I just know how to hold a conversation type shit. So I don't look at it as being easy or nothing like that. But it ain't really no switch for real. It's kind of like the same thing. Cause what I do on the podcast, I build a relationship with somebody on the podcast. That turned into music being made. So it kind of go hand in hand for real. Got you.
So give us a little bit more detail about any challenges that you may have faced starting a new adventure in a field that that's new to you.
For podcasting, just getting there on time.
Yo,
straight up, bro.
You was definitely when I pulled up on y'all.
Anybody know me on the pod, they know I'm pulling up late, bro. Like any guest that been there, I'm pulling up late, but I gotta get better at that shit. But that's the whole thing. That's the whole part of me doing this. Yo, get up early, start your day early type shit. So therefore, I get to where I need to go. So that's where the music come in. Like if I'm gonna go hard for this music and I'm doing the podcast, I'm gonna go hard for the podcast too.
Gotcha.
So that's the only challenge for real. But ain't really no challenge to like interview people for real, cause I could just look at your shit for like 30 minutes before I pull up and I have the whole shit I'm gonna talk about.
Gotcha.
For real. Unless I knew you already, like when we did your episode,
yeah.
I knew you already. I already knew what I was gonna talk about. I didn't need to have to go to your profile or nothing like that.
Word.
But if it's somebody I don't know, I'm not gonna listen to your music as soon as bro send me. I'm gonna be like, all right, on the way there, I'm listening to your music, or I'm listening, see what you got going on, so I can know what I'm gonna talk about. Cause if I listen to it days prior, I'm not gonna remember it for real.
Gotcha.
I need to listen to it fresh.
All right. What's some dislikes that you like in the in like the podcast, I guess, community?
Just like I haven't really had no issues with podcasting. Really, like I show every podcast love. I look at podcasting and other podcasts like family. Like even if we don't got a relationship, I look at it like, yo, this a big one happy family because this shit is fairly new to everybody. Even though podcasting been going on since fucking Combat Jack, Taxstone, Joe Button. Even though that shit been like this new wave, this shit like family, bro. Like we all should be coming together and collaborating. Like I'm on your shit, you was on our shit. So we should all be doing that shit. But for the niggas that feel like we shouldn't be reaching out or y'all niggas gotta open your mind, man. This shit is big, bro, and there's money for everybody in this shit.
For real. That's what that's my same take on it too. Like I just feel as though we all need to stick. I mean, Amir said it best. He's I can't quote him word for word, but he said we'll get better if we collaborate instead of compete.
Yeah, hell yeah. I agree with that, 100%.
So it's the same thing. But if I run across a podcast, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm reaching any podcast I run across. I'm reaching out to y'all. Let me come up there. Let me talk some shit.
Come on my shit. Talk
I
about
don't
shit.
word on my yo, come up here. Anybody, bro. I reached out to a comedian. We ain't locked the date in with him yet, but I seen him, bro. Had me laughing. I'm like, yo, come on the pod, bro. I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? He from Jersey too, so it's like that's even better. And there's so much shit going on with Jersey. Like so much everything, media, sports people. You know, Jersey got the best athletes, no cap.
Nah,
but
we just had Coach right here yesterday and draft day.
Word.
And we was sitting here, he was waiting for one of his players to get drafted.
That's crazy. That's why, man.
Word.
Jersey got so much shit going on. We overshadowed by New York, no shade, but you know, Jersey here, man. We definitely got some shit coming for real.
I feel some people say overshadowed. I feel like we just in a cut until it's time for us to pop out.
Nah, facts. Well, I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, man, they look at Jersey like the other borough, and it's like, bro, we not nothing like them, bro. Like we don't. Yeah, it's a whole different culture over here, and there's no shade at them because I fuck with New York heavy. I love New York, but it's like y'all gotta give us our shine for sure.
So since we're on that topic now, I'll bring it there. What's your take on, I guess, like the drill music and all of that? Because for all of those, like you didn't, if y'all haven't listened to his music, go check out his music. It's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all streaming platforms.
Y'all gonna hear that he's not coming with the gra gra boom boom.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So what's your take on that? Do you ever feel like, damn, how am I gonna go forward with this if I'm like this and this is what it's going towards?
I don't really got a problem with drill music. I listen to drill music. Like I fuck with all that shit. Cause I look at it like I don't look at it like, oh man, all these niggas say the same thing. I look at it, bro. That's how they express themselves, bro. I'd rather them expressing themselves, even though they doing what they doing and the way they doing it. That's dumb, son. You can't change nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell nobody what to do with their craft.
I feel like drill music is changing people though. Like I feel like it's
that's facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with you on that. But I don't have a problem with it because for one, niggas is out the streets. Most of them. Like some of them get out the street. Some of them still be dipping and dabbling. But the ones that get out the street, they get money, they take care of their family. And I fuck with that shit. I respect that shit.
Word.
If you gon' but, you know, me personally, nah, I wouldn't make it. Or I wouldn't even entertain that shit. That shit not for me, son. I'm a real artist, bro. I really like to make music. I like storytelling and all that shit. And drill music. It do sound like copy paste, but like I said, it's keeping them out the street, keeping them safe, and away from them to provide for their family for real.
Gotcha. So what is it like now? Because now, all right, so music was your first career. After the basketball, you know what I'm saying? You started doing music, you DJ for a little bit, and you started doing music. So you was doing music, regular day life. Now you've got regular day life, music, and the podcast. What is it like? How is it like balancing that? You in the studio 6 a.m. So what is that like? Or did you? Shit. They ain't hit you yet.
Nah, it didn't hit me yet because for real, I'm working on a project right now. I definitely got some shit coming though. But working a job, man, I was telling myself last night, I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, I need to quit this fucking job. I ain't gonna lie. That's the time I know I wouldn't quit, but the way I think about it is like, man, I want to chase this dream so bad, bro. And I just feel like this shit holds me back. But at the same time, you got real life coming, so it's a struggle for everything. And it's definitely like weight on your shoulders, but you know, you gotta take that shit head on and just keep pushing, bro.
Gotcha.
For real.
Alright, so coming up, right? Who is your favorite superhero or cartoon character?
Damn. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man all the time.
Alright.
My favorite superhero. Cartoon character. Oh, Static Shock. I fuck with Static Shock.
Yeah, I got a Static Shock T-shirt. That shit hard as hell. Word.
Static Shock.
My bad to cut you off. They said the reason why they cut Static Shock off was because they didn't. It was because of the merchandise side.
Word.
It wasn't because of the show. Motherfucking Static Shock was right under Pokemon when it came to views, bro.
Word.
They only had like, if Pokemon had 10 million viewers, Static Shock had like a million. Like 9 million, 8 million. You get what I'm saying? Like, so
I fuck with Static Shock.
They only made one toy, and it was a Wendy's toy. It wasn't like a real toy that was on the show. So they only had that, and then they only had a coloring book. They didn't really have nothing.
I fuck with Static Shock. I want to see. I don't want to say he's my favorite cartoon because I don't really.
He's a superhero too.
Yeah, facts. I ain't really watch cartoons, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Word?
Yeah, I used to watch wrestling and shit. Like, I used to watch wrestling. I watch more movies than I watch cartoons. Well, I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
Like, I fuck with Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, word. That's
shit like that.
Eddie, word.
But then, like when I was younger, I was outside more than I was outside now, for real. So it's like.
We was down Bayside.
Word, bro, like doing too much, like getting in trouble and shit, like, you know, regular shit.
Word.
But, yeah, Static Shock and Spider-Man. But Spider-Man was definitely my favorite superhero.
Top 3 artists, not even rap artists, just top 3 musical artists right now at the top of your head, dead, alive, whatever.
Top 3 musical artists?
Local, unknown.
Like what I'm listening to right now type shit?
Whatever, top 3 right now at the top of your head.
Off the top of my head,
you gonna look back and just like, damn, I had that nigga about top 3.
Right now, like I said, Nick Bucks. That's hands down my favorite artist right now.
That's fire.
Where is he? He's from
Harlem.
Yeah. Him, Nick Bucks. I fuck with Simba heavy, and I ain't gonna lie, I just became a SZA fan. SZA going crazy. Just now, bro. She going crazy. And she's from Jersey.
Yeah, no, definitely. And she her pen game is crazy.
Crazy.
Her pen game is crazy.
Yeah, I just fell in love with her music. I've been listening to her music like crazy. I got a joint to one of her joints too.
Word?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I did some shit to her shit too. The last song I did, I had hooks. Fucking, I was like, yo, listen to these 3 songs. It was Kill My that X song. I Kill My X.
Smoking on my X Pack. Hardest beat on that album.
Yeah, I said listen to this beat. Listen to it was like the 3 that's like right there, and I was like, I want a beat like this.
You know who produced that, right? Smoking on my X Pack.
Who?
You know the comedian dude, Jay Versace.
Word?
Yeah, he from Jersey too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he made that beat, Smoking on my X Pack.
That's fire. Alright, so what's your so your top 3 is Neek Bucks,
Simba,
and SZA.
Yeah.
Alright, but so what's your favorite art? Because all of those artists are fairly new. So who is your favorite artist coming up? Yeah.
Styles P.
Styles P?
Hell yeah, Styles.
I thought you was gonna say Nas or some shit.
Nah. I'm a Nas fan, but Styles P, I used to be stealing my cousin Walkman and shit. Like, I used to want to be like my cousin, so whatever he was doing, I had to do. Shout out my cousin Big John. I wanted to do everything that nigga was doing, son. Whatever he had, like, let me wear your hat. Anything that nigga had, son, like, I always wanted to be that nigga. I'm like, I remember one Easter, I had the Omagi suit I won the episode. I had the Omagi suit on. Man, I was with you that Easter, no funny shit.
Nah, no, but
after I left y'all, I was at that nigga house, at my aunt's house, my aunt Trisha, rest in peace. I was at her house and shit, and this nigga always had the Jesus piece, bigger than this. He always had the Jesus piece. He had the big shit with the Jesus earring ring.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me put your shit on, let me take a picture for my speech. So I take the picture, I get down and shit. But yeah, that's one of my memorable moments from bro. I used to always want to be like that nigga. So he used to have Styles P always playing out the Panasonic and shit like that. Took that nigga Walkman one time in the song. Damn, go ahead. You know what's that? That shit was in there. I'm just walking around just listening to that song like this shit hard. It was that and Wild Live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so and then from there, I'm like, this nigga Styles hard. And that's how I got into the locks. I wasn't even listening to Jay because it was just Styles P.
Gotcha. Yeah. So when it comes to going through life, coming from Jersey City, we did hear you say a couple times, condolences, rest in peace to certain people. So we all go through like losses and stuff. How do you deal with if you run into any mental health struggles? How do you deal with it? And if you could share with with the people watching, maybe a time that it just got hard on you and what you did to just get yourself up out of that.
mental health. Honestly, I don't know if I never dealt with mental health like for myself, cause I don't look to throw my problems on nobody. Like when my mom's died, I was 9, my nigga. So I didn't know if I was going through mental health. I was acting out, like wild, like I wasn't bad, like I wasn't getting locked up or nothing. But in school, I was a fucking terror, bro. Like not even like on some fighting niggas or shit like that. I wouldn't do my work. Teacher got called my crib every day. Mom got to come to school. Like for mom, she like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, for people who don't know, I got 2 mothers, but for my mom,
you got to check out that track too.
Yeah, word. You did the video for that shit. I got 2 moms and shit. Shout out to my aunt. She took me in since a youngin', but I lost my biological mom, but we still had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I was going through shit. Nigga was in therapy and all type of shit. So I don't know, bro. I never knew if I was really going through something because I wasn't mature enough to know that shit. And now mental health so big. I wish it was big back then because then I probably got my mind right. Feel me? I wouldn't be. But at the end of the day, for anybody that is going through mental health, son, go get the help y'all need. Don't be afraid to speak out, and don't be afraid to let anybody know that you're going through something, because you never know who, and what resources they can get you accustomed to, type shit. So
facts.
Make sure y'all take care of that.
Nah, word. I kind of dealt with a similar situation when my little sister passed away when I was young. I think I was 10. My sister passed away. But like I seen it though. Like I seen her leave the crib, all of that shit. So and I had like therapist was coming to the crib to talk to me and shit. But I didn't really realize what it was until years on. I'm like, oh shit, this why this like this. This why this like this. You know what I'm saying? So
bro, I was in school. I'm in the fucking they come to take you out of class, take you downstairs.
I used to hate that shit.
Doing shit. I used to like that shit.
I used to like it at first, but then after a while, now that I look back, I wasn't. Like in the first couple sessions, you know, they try to buddy you up, and then if you're not opening up, you just sitting there now. So now you're like, I'd rather go back to class.
Word up.
That's for me anyway.
The only thing that came good out of that shit, I ain't gonna lie, I made a sculpture of Vince Carter back in the day.
Oh, word?
Word up, yeah. Shout out my son, Mr. Tepper. We got PS22. Word. My mom, when I was in 4th grade, my mom's down and shit, and I was an honor roll student, no cap, and that's how I knew something was wrong. Like. But nobody, you know what's crazy? Nobody never was like
identified it.
Yeah, nobody was like, yo, honor roll student. Like, bro, I'm fucked up for real. So 5th grade, I just wilded out. Almost I left back in 5th grade. 6th grade, got left back because I was done with that shit, bro. I ain't want to do nothing, bro. I lost my best friend, my nigga. No, shit, picture of my mom, that's me. So it's like, damn, son, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do now? And it's like, shit, but. Like I said, man, I wish they had that mental health shit back in the day. I wish they was as big as they is on now. But the world changed, and you know, you just gotta keep rolling with the punches.
Facts. I do appreciate that too, bro. So what's a deal breaker, whether it's an intimate relationship, a work relationship, music industry, whatever? What's a deal breaker for you that's like a trait that somebody does or ways of a person that you're like, nah, I can't rock with this. Like this, I'm done.
That's a lot of them shit. But not being yourself, son. I hate niggas that. I hate women, men. Just be yourself, bro. I'm myself all the time. I'm myself at all times. I don't care who around. Son. I know how to carry myself a certain way when I'm around people, but I'm not gonna change who I am. Son. I know how to be professional and still be me. I know how to be in a dangerous environment and still be me. I know, you know what I'm saying? But some people think like, oh, my cousin's tough, I gotta be tough. No, you don't, bro. Your cousins don't even want you to be tough, bro. Like, they don't even give a fuck, son. They love you for you, but you wanna be tough now. Oh, my cousins are shooters, I gotta get a gun. For what?
They already got guns.
They already got them. You ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, bro, don't change yourself for nobody, son. If you a nerd, be a nerd. If you into that other shit, be into that other shit. You know, just be yourself, bro. Don't come around me trying to be nobody else, please. I need you to be yourself at all times. So I can't rock with you.
Word. Alright, facts, I can agree with that. Alright, so in the beginning you did mention that you had multiple rap names before you got to Ray Spitta. So Ray Spitta, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. We ain't changing it.
They ain't changing it no more, right?
I used to have so much trouble with picking that rap name, but now everybody be calling me and I'm like, I gotta fuck with it. Like, they know already. Like, everybody knows. Like, my mother called me that shit, so I be like,
that's fire.
She called me that shit. She had my birthday and shit. When I turned 25, she had had a cake and shit, cause I don't eat birthday cake. She make a homemade cake for me every year. She threw Ray Spitta on there. I'm like, you funny as hell.
That's fine. I fuck with that.
But yeah, I had mad names, bro. My first, what the fuck was my name? When I was rapping to myself, before I told niggas, I was definitely double R. Ray.
Oh yeah,
Ray. I was
double R.
I was fucking when I was DJing. My first DJ name was Ray Ease, like Ray Easy.
Yeah, I remember that one.
My second DJ name was Ray Money. Ray Money, I was running with Ray
Money. I like that one because that's when we had the whole Young Money shit.
Yeah, I was running with Ray Money for a minute. That shit was alright. Then my Facebook name, it wasn't like a DJ name or nothing. I was a Joel Santana fan, so I dropped the money. I was just Ray Santana for a minute.
Word, I remember that.
Word up, niggas, yo, shit funny. My man, he was like, bro, I thought you was like full Spanish. I'm like, nah, bro. I just like the way that shit looked at the time.
Word.
And then, freshman year, I was rapping. My pops had hooked me up with my man's General and shit. Shout out General. We was in the studio. I rapped.
Chicken?
No. It was another some other dude. His name Bud. I call him General.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I shot one of his videos.
Yeah.
I definitely shot one of his videos back in the day.
Back in the day. Bro was engineering and shit. That's my man. That's my pop's man. But
he did music too, right?
He shot videos, rap, engineering, all that shit.
Word.
He had that shit in his crib. So my pops hooked me up with him. We got cool and shit. I used to be going to his crib all the time.
He had me on Ocean and what was that, Carteret or somewhere over there.
Carteret,
yeah.
He had me on. Yeah, I mean, in rapping and shit. This when I really started rapping. And he, the one mic beat, I was like, yo, I'm rapping that, I'm gonna do the joint. And I said some shit, and I was like, I was zoning. I said something at the end of that shit, I forgot. And he's like, yeah, that should be a rap name. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that should be a rap name, Ray Zone. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. So that shit whack, bro. Cause like, I used to always be like, Ray, what the fuck coming after Ray? Like, what am I saying? And then I met my man's, in the summer job I had, my man's Mark. We all had a summer job in high school, sophomore year. I was like, yeah, I rap and shit. I'll tell niggas, but now I'm confident, like, yeah, I rap, I'm hard. They like, oh, where? So I show him the shit. He like, what's your rap name? I'm like, Ray. He like, Ray what? I'm like, Ray. He like, Ray Spitta? I'm like, nah, that shit corny. Kept saying that shit. So he just calling me that every day, bro. He like, yeah, what up, Ray Spitta? I'm like, nah, that shit whack, bro.
That shit started growing.
That shit grew on me, bro. I'm like, that shit alright. So when I finally dropped some shit on SoundCloud, I think I just made my name Ray Spitta.
Word.
And then that was it.
Nah, yeah, I fuck with that.
But people thought it was from Currency.
Yeah, I kind of did too. Well, I didn't think it was from that, but I definitely.
Yeah, everybody thought it was associated with Currency. Now I fucks with the hot Spitta, but nah, this is me. This is organic right here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Alright, so we gonna change your name one last time. We're gonna change your rap name. It's a little game we do. So we gonna you can either put little or big, whichever one, it's like, got a little Bow Wow, Big Pun, you know what I'm saying? So which one you gonna pick, little or big?
I'm gonna be big. Yeah.
Alright, big. Alright, so what was the last thing that you bought?
The last thing I brought?
Yeah.
Shit. I brought some Saucony's.
Alright, we got Big Saucony. Shout out Big Saucony.
You know the vibes.
We got the mixtape dropping the fourth quarter of December.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You about to sign the Rick Ross.
Word up. I definitely bought some Saucony, man. That's some comfortable ass sneakers.
Nah, word. So that's a little, you know what I'm saying? That's a little game we like to do. But
That's fire.
All right, so how do you see yourself going forward? Like we already know you're gonna be hitting the 6 a.m. Studio sessions.
Word.
You still got the podcast going, so make sure y'all tap in and y'all follow the podcast. I don't care what you think podcast. Tap in there on Instagram,
Spotify, YouTube,
Spotify,
everything.
You know what I'm saying? So tap in. So what's how do you see yourself going forward with what you got in front of yourself now?
I'm just trying to make this shit happen, bro. For real. Like I'm trying to touch the people, for real. I'm trying to just make them understand or feel my story, and that's the inspiration for the project. Really, my bro Reese be inspiring me type shit. Like my bro Reese, like every time I'm in the studio with this nigga and I'm recording some shit, he like, bro, that's it, bro, that's the one, or whatever like that. But he inspired me to do music since freshman year, my nigga. The first time he heard me, he was like, bro, you hard, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't fuck with that shit, bro. I just be fucking around. Cause we had this music class in my freshman year. I had my son Reese, my brother Reese World. I had every class with this nigga. Like from beginning, I seen this nigga all day. We had this music class and shit, and we used to be in there fucking with the teacher's MacBook. He used to let us record music and shit. I used to just be in there rapping and shit. And the niggas is like, yo, you could really rap, bro. Like, you really nice. Like, you not like rapping like these other niggas. Like, I'll shoot you, I'll kill you type shit. I'm like, bro, I just be putting words together, and that's all I do. Like, I always been good at literature and shit and writing and shit. Like, writing stories and shit. So that shit just transformed into rap. But the project, yeah, man, 351. That shit.
Do you have like a time when it's dropping, or you just? It's just
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was supposed to drop. It was supposed to drop on 420 because that's my mom's birthday and shit.
Gotcha.
It was supposed to drop on 420, but I ain't dropped it because I got some other shit I need to put on there. Like I got some other music and other people I gotta work with before I put that shit out.
Gotcha.
So I ain't wanna rush that shit out.
Can't rush greatness.
Yeah, I ain't wanna rush that shit out, and it just don't be it don't be the outcome I want it to be.
Word.
So I got another artist I wanted to work with before I put it out, and I want him to be on that project.
Got you. So. Is there any other fields or any other crafts or any other avenues that you think you might jump into?
I want to get into acting a little bit. Definitely trying to get on the Tubi movie, no cap. I want to get into that shit. I want to do the clothing. Somewhere in the future, I want to have a clothing line. I just don't know what it's gonna be called, but somewhere in the future, I want to definitely do some clothing and shit.
Got you.
And shit, that's it for real.
What's something about yourself that you would want people to know about you that you think that they may not know, or they just, for the new viewers that don't know you, what's something that you want them to know about you?
Oh, I like magic. I like magicians and shit. I fuck with that shit. I watch that shit all the time, bro. I'm a fanatic about that shit. Like,
For real?
Yeah, hell yeah. I love magic, bro. I sit in the crib and watch that shit for hours,
Like
bro.
David Blaine type?
Yeah, I like seeing that shit. I like when I know it be fake, but I like seeing the niggas make the penny disappear, come out your ear type shit. I be going crazy about that shit. I seen one of them in person. I'm like, do it again. Real shit.
I met a bartender like that as a dude. He had a salt shaker.
Yeah.
And he was doing something. I'm like, bro, I could tell that, the cups that be
Yeah.
having glitter and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a little different. But he kept going. He was like breaking quarters and shit.
Word.
He was
That shit have bugged me out, bro.
Nah,
That shit bugs me out. I ain't
He
gonna
was
lie.
breaking it down. He was showing me how the shit worked, though. He was like, you just do this, hold it like this, da 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 da. I'm like, wow, I bet.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm big on that shit. I fucks with that shit. And I like helping people.
Gotcha.
Like if I could, I'm big on helping people. If I got it, they got it. Like I ain't.
Facts.
I feel like the world don't got enough people like that to not. Like people don't like lending a helping hand, son. They rather lend a helping hand. They rather lend a helping hand, shit on you. Like I had to help that nigga. That nigga asked me for $20, bro. That nigga really needed that, bro. Like that nigga he probably got a kid or some shit. Like why you gonna shit on your man like that? I don't like people that do shit like that. But I'm big on.
Even if it's not your man, just
Like even if somebody just needed something, like I used to pull up on homeless people. I remember one time I'm in a car. I knew I had a jacket in my trunk. I rode past a homeless man on the highway, stopped, hopped out the car, like, yo, give it to him. Hey, that's for you. I ain't gonna wear it no more, bro.
Word.
Yeah, have that shit, bro. He like, yo, I don't think.
No need to record.
Tape, bro. Yeah, none of that shit, bro. Like, even when I see people record it, I don't get mad. I be like, that's just you. That's your platform. Yeah. You want to show people that you do get back. Cool, I respect it. You still giving back at the end of the day. Because, people be in the comments like, why you got recorded? Because that's what I do, bro. I'm a social media influencer. Why wouldn't I not record? Y'all want to see the other part of my life? Y'all want to see when I'm in the strip club? Y'all want to see when I'm doing this? Y'all want to see when I'm eating? Y'all want to see when I'm shopping? But when I'm out here doing something good, it's a problem. Come on, bro. Niggas be complaining for nothing.
Got you.
But yeah, I like that shit though. Word.
Alright, so my boy like magic and he like to help people.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love magic.
Word. Alright, so what's before we wrap this up, if you could just share a moment in your music career where maybe something happened, where maybe you lost a file, a session got lost or something, where you was like, nah, I might have to get this shit up. I don't know if I could keep going forward. What was the situation that happened, and what was the feeling that you had to tell yourself, or the words that you had to give yourself for motivation in order for you to, keep going forward?
I think about quitting this shit every day. Sometimes when you don't get the certain feedback, when you think you putting out the hardest shit you ever recorded, and you don't get the right feedback, you be like, nah, son. Or when you see other artists getting on and you like, yo, if I'd have made that, y'all would have been like, man, this shit ass. But like when I be seeing that shit, and it's not hating or nothing, it's just like, bro, I got that shit in my catalog, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. So it's kind of like, I never really had an issue or a session being deleted or nothing like that, or lost. You know, people be having them big stories. Oh, I lost my hard drive and I made all these songs from scratch. Nah, I never had an issue like that. The most thing is just being consistent for me. Me not being consistent, I'm my own problem, honestly. That's my biggest downfall with this shit. I'm my own problem. I'm not consistent enough. I don't drop videos, but the ball rolling now, so I can't even. I'm more on top of myself more than I ever been. So,
Word.
Cause I truly feel like I could do this shit.
Gotcha.
That's it for real.
So what you want the people, what's something that they can check out right now? As soon as they finish watching this interview, they can go tap in and check you out.
Go on my YouTube, Ray Spitta, RaySpitta, all one word. I got the video Prove up there. Shot by my man Trayvon Merritt. And May 4th, I got that Motions coming out. You could go check out the snippet on my Instagram, RaySpitta. And yeah, that shit come out on May 4th. So we locked in.
Definitely appreciate you for coming through, bro. You know you're always welcome to come back anytime.
For sure.
Like I said, we appreciate you for coming through, sharing your knowledge, sharing your ups and downs, and letting the people know that you still going forward. So in the future, when you get to another spot in your career, you're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep chopping.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna come back with them plaques.
Word.
Word up. But y'all know what it is, man. Young Stallion, Ray Spitta, big dog for real, nigga. The Last Dawn. I'm here on the Going Forward podcast. Make sure y'all tap in.